Hello, welcome back
hello.
to Juicy Reacts. Thanks for joining us once again. We have a brand new reaction video for you today. We've had so many coming through. If you want to send us anything to react to, how do they do that, Lucy?
Well, George, you can follow us on Instagram and send us a DM with a link or a video name, and that's where we get all of these videos from.
You don't technically have to follow us to send us a message.
Oh, you do.
However,
it's part of the rules.
it would be a preference of ours, so you can see what we're up to in day-to-day life. Anyway.
If you're new around here, please don't forget to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy it today. You've got to sit still on your creaky chair.
I'm going to sit a little bit forward, and then it
we
won't
need to get
creak
the
as much.
WD-40 on that.
I know, I just can't keep still, man. I was excited for this reaction video. What have we got today?
Right, today we are reacting to what is considered rich in the Philippines.
Okay.
So I actually have no idea what it is. I
Well,
think it's
adobo is like quite rich. Sinigang can be a lot of flavour.
Since
in there.
becoming a dad, George's dad jokes have just multiplied.
They have, haven't they?
And gotten a lot.
All right,
worse.
let's find out what this is all about. Are you ready?
Ready.
We're going to jump straight in today.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Hi folks, the Filipina P here. And we've often talked about how much money you need to live comfortably in the Philippines. But what about from the Filipino perspective? How much money do we think it takes to live like a king? Do we really think all foreigners are
Such a
loaded?
good question, such a good
how much
topic.
money
It's
do
different
we need
everywhere.
to be called rich here? Well, today I'm going to hit the street and ask the locals just how much they think is in your pocket. This is
Love
going
that.
to be
Harris.
interesting.
Yeah. Oh my, yeah, it is long, isn't it?
Amazing.
Love a street interview.
Me too.
Always good. The Filipina P.
P.
Nice.
How much money should you be earning per month to be
This is
considered,
Pia.
yeah, I'm rich, I'm well off
Could be.
here in the Philippines?
Maybe like 50K a month,
50K.
like that.
Okay, 50K is about
1,000
$1,000 US
okay.
dollars. Do you think all foreigners are rich?
I think they're rich, but not rich by like the money, like rich in their hearts, like their loved ones, like that.
Okay, so they have a big
Aw.
heart.
That's nice.
So
So how
sweet.
much money
Aw.
do you think an average foreigner, like that foreigner right there, how much money in his pocket right now, like cash?
Around 5 to 10K.
Okay, so about $100 to $200 US.
I have to say, if you're judging on how rich someone is by what's in their pocket, we have nothing. We don't carry cash on us
No,
anymore.
I was going to say like very little. Although in the
Yeah.
Philippines we do more so.
A little bit.
However, on our last trip we were just there.
Just card.
A lot of places were like, yeah, we accept card now,
Yeah,
everywhere.
Everywhere's card.
That's 5,000 to 10,000. If I dare you to stick your hand in his pocket, like, sir, can I check how much money you've got there? Promise I won't take it. I'm just gonna count it. Would you do it? 4,000 pesos.
That is.
Would you do it? Would you do it?
That is called
Oi,
mugging.
She's thinking,
Yeah.
she's thinking.
I'm just going to look at your money.
no, no,
I'll
no.
just count it. I won't take
She's
it.
doing it.
She's going to do it.
Wow,
She's
do
going to
you,
do it.
do you really wanna go? Do you
Yeah,
wanna
let's do it.
that?
Let's do it.
Okay, so she's backing up. Okay, so how much do you expect your future husband to earn to provide a comfortable life here in the Philippines?
I think around around like
Don't be shy, spill it out.
30 to 50K, char.
30 to 50,000 pesos. Okay, so that's about, maximum of $1,000 per month. You think that would be enough for you to have a comfortable life here with kids as well?
Yes.
Do you think all foreigners are rich?
I think in the Philippines, like obviously it's so broad. I put an Instagram reel out recently talking about
Another
how
plug.
much things cost in BGC, and I got a lot of comments saying it's not a good representation of the Philippines because this cup of coffee that's like $4, you'd get a cup of coffee for like, I don't know, 50 cents in the province.
Right.
So it's so hard to, it's a very generic title of like who's rich in the Philippines sort of thing. But if you're in BGC or like, I don't know, some areas that are going to be more expensive, it's just all variable on where
Like,
you
if
are.
you live in a cheaper
if
area-
she had her husband and 2 kids with $1,000 a month in BGC, it's probably not enough because rent's going to be more than that alone.
Yeah.
But then if you're in
yeah.
the province, you've probably got enough for rent, for food, for... I think every area is so
That's
different,
why
isn't it?
that's quite an interesting
Yeah,
concept. What would be
definitely.
interesting is to compare different countries and things.
Yeah,
Like in
what's
the,
considered
in
rich
the
in
UK,
the UK.
$1,000 a month.
Isn't rich, probably.
No, definitely not. Like that does not go very far
No,
at all. But,
especially not now.
but then up north, it would go
It
further.
goes further than where we are. It's
So
more
like,
expensive
it's
where we
very
are.
interesting, these comparisons. And then sometimes, sadly, like the salaries aren't reflected
No.
equally enough to counteract for the higher,
Yeah.
expenditure.
Well,
if they will come to the Philippines, they will be considered rich because their money, the value of their money, when example in the US, they have a dollar is
that's a good
equivalent to, let's say, today is mga 50 Philippine pesos. So if they come to the Philippines, they will be called rich.
Do you think generally foreigners are generous people?
Yeah, because things are
I
cheaper
think
generally.
most of them, but I can't say that's all of them, but most of the foreigners that I encounter are generous.
How?
Like for example, like those vloggers, they feed people on the street. The children, they give foods to the beggars, money to the beggars.
Okay.
That's why, like, those are just example why I call them generous.
Do you think foreigners work harder than Filipinos?
Most of the Americans or most of the foreigners are work harder because they are well compensated and they are satisfied upon the work.
Did you notice that there's a lot of foreigners here in Dumaguete, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how much do you think they have
so they're in
in their
Dumaguete.
pockets? Like an average foreigner.
I think it
Such a
will
funny
be,
question,
not
isn't it?
less than 500,000.
500,000 in their
What?
pockets? Like
Yeah.
someone walking around there, they have
No.
500,000 in their
Yeah,
pockets?
I think so.
So how much money is rich?
What?
Probably.
50K
50K? Is that per month or per year?
per month.
Per month. Oh, okay. Why do Filipinos think they have so much money? Foreigners.
Because they're foreigners.
Because they're foreigners.
So there's like
yeah,
a,
just being a foreigner, it's like an
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 automatic
idea
default
that okay.
preset. How much does a man need to
Perception,
earn
that's the word.
to have, to provide a comfortable living here in the Philippines?
30K per month.
30K per month. Do they share their money? They share their money? Oh, okay.
If they love you.
If they love you. If they hate you, they won't. Okay. So let's say there's a foreigner in front of us. Pretend that she's a foreigner. How much money do you think she has in her pocket right
It's like
now?
she's talking to me.
How much money have you got in your pocket?
100,000? He's carrying
Nothing.
100,000? Why do you
And
think
you
they're
don't share
carrying
with
so
me
much
either.
money?
No.
Go shopping around.
Go shopping. Kuya, so do you think foreigners are rich?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Yes.
So why do you think they're rich? Nganong rich man sila?
Kay kuan, sige raman sila ato sa mga beach, yahay sa mga nindot nga mga
It's
pagkaunan.
interesting watching this
Okay,
as
so
foreigners.
they're rich
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they're
The
always
Philippines.
in the beach and they're in the expensive
Pero-
restaurants. Okay, so how much money do you need to have to be considered rich?
1 million ana ra siguro.
1 million.
Ah.
So if you have 1 million pesos, you're considered rich. Mika, do you think foreigners are rich?
It's a good amount to have in the UK.
You
Like,
think so? Why
Oh,
is
it's a high
that?
amount of
Your
money
bank, yeah.
if you've got that like tucked away.
In my
yeah.
perception, I think
a lot of money.
they're more financially literate because of their economy or how they handle their money. Yeah.
Okay, so where do you think they're getting their money?
Of course, their work or whatever their career is or the field that they are in. Maybe some were born with it, old money, or maybe from the government or how this economy works. So I'm not really sure.
Okay, so how much money do you need to have to be considered rich?
Maybe around if your salary is around 100,000 plus.
A month?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're earning 100,000 pesos a month, here in the Philippines, you're considered rich.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Do you think foreigners should share their money to other people
Well, if they want to, sure, why not?
if they want to? So let's say you're going to a poor country. Let's say Somalia. Would you share your money with the poor people?
Maybe I would share what I have, for example, like food, but I think money, not really, because we don't know how they're going to use the money for like illegal purposes or whatever, so just try to be safe.
Okay. So generally, Mika, do you think foreigners are
Sensible.
generous?
she's very
I think so,
sensible.
yeah.
Do you like foreigners?
Some foreigners I do like, but some I don't.
Her
Some
question
you
to
like,
say
some you
then.
don't. Okay, what are
And
the
they
Do you like
generalise
foreigners?
anyone who is
Yeah.
Well,
not
those
from the
people
Philippines.
who, has an aura that they're approachable and you can sense that they're not, rude.
Okay.
Those type of foreigners, yeah.
Okay, so you guys have to have an approachable aura. Okay. Thank you so much,
Thank
Mika.
Interesting.
This is such a
This
funny
is so
interview,
cool. I feel like we
think
haven't even spoken much.
We should watch more of her
'Cause
stuff
I'm
because
actually-
it's quite intense, isn't it?
I love a street interview.
But like, she's not asking like. I feel like often street interviews are quite generic questions and like
Yeah.
similar answers, but she's like straight in. Do you like foreigners?
Yeah, this is interesting.
It's
And do you
such
know
a
what?
deep
We could do
question.
this. Like the amounts there were sounding like to the UK, like not
Lower than
lower.
average, probably.
Those amounts mentioned wouldn't make you rich in the UK.
No.
But I was just thinking that is then multiplied again in the US.
Right.
So what is considered like average or rich in the UK
Is less than
suddenly in the
maybe-
US, from
yeah.
what we've heard from friends and people.
Like
and
how
people
much
we
you
know
need
there,
to earn a month to have a solid like
Yeah.
comfortable
that
life.
like doubles in the US.
way under would it be here?
Yeah.
I enjoy that.
And then probably somewhere else again.
So depending on where you're watching from, comment below your opinions and comment below where you're from and what you would consider rich. Like let's continue the conversation in the comments.
Yeah, it would be
'cause it's
very interesting.
Oh, the laptop's on 1%. We need to
Oh,
wrap this up.
perfect.
Thank you for watching this video today. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. And we'll see you very soon
In the next Juicy
Juicy
React.
React.
And I will oil this chair for next time. It's
I know,
very
it's
creaky.
so annoying.
Apologies if you can hear that.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.
See you soon.